So we're gonna try, I guess, a new thing, where we kind of just talk for a little while. We just finished up the shop, so we're filthy, but we were gonna start doing like a Taco Tuesday or something where we just go to a restaurant,
Even though it's Sunday.
We had
Soul Food Sunday.
Soul Food Sunday.
There's a soul food restaurant.
So if we do that, the soul food restaurant here in my hometown, or is it gonna be super white? Is it gonna be super white?
There we go.
No, we're good. So
Cell phone problems.
Cell phone problems. The soul food restaurant in my town is actually owned by Eddie Lee Ivory. He played in the NFL. God, I don't know when. I think he was for the Raiders.
I'm not a
sure.
football guy.
I don't follow football, but I just know that it's like he's famous, and it's him, his brother, and I believe his mother or somebody that run the place. But it's a decent place. It's really good.
I'm a soul food guy. I like
So
it, so
we may have to do soul food Sundays.
that's fine with me.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll be fat, but we're Americans, so
Yeah.
it works out that way.
You know, everybody thinks I'm from. My Facebook page says that Dublin, Ireland, which is where my mom's side of the family's from, and my dad's side of the family's from Scotland. But whenever I post things, like sometimes people would be like, "Oh man, so cool! Somebody in the UK is doing this," because they just like glance,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, Dublin, okay."
And they see the ginger beard. And
It's the ginger beard.
And they hear the way you talk, you say O's really weird.
O's.
I get that too,
Yeah.
but
But
North Carolina.
I'm actually Japanese. Not a lot of people know that. 100%.
From the waist down. Oh, I don't know. I can say that. What?
If anybody would like to
Oh, man. Super
ruining it. It might do that like 3 more times.
We need to just buy a $20 mount.
We'll have a mount next time.
Poor people problems.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing a 2ZZ, not a 2JZ.
Like, comment, subscribe, so that we won't be poor. If we get
Share.
monetized, we'll do a Z06 with a K-Series.
Oh my god.
C6. He doesn't like that. I do. I like it. I love it. I would love a front-wheel drive Corvette.
I'd rather front-wheel drive anything else.
Yeah.
Mustang. Fox body, they're light.
But
I think it pisses more people off.
maybe.
I mean, people didn't even like the 4G63 swap Fox body. It was still rear-wheel drive.
Yeah. Well,
But
a lot of
it
people
ran
don't like that 2J Mustang, but that thing's rowdy.
I don't know why people don't like anything these days. As a VA guy, I'm alright with it.
Yeah, like the reason I think, like, going to that, I think that it's because of the internet. Everybody has a voice, everybody has an opinion, and if they don't like it, they have a group of friends on the internet that
goes and bashes it.
correct,
with them.
because they have the exact same voice and opinion. And I used to be the worst about it. I used to really do that badly.
Back in the day, people hated you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
GSP. Ooh.
Where?
Right there.
Oh,
Two of them.
he almost got me because I almost blew through this red light. I was like,
Almost, so we're not breaking the law on camera. So
Yes, no, we are law-abiding citizens by all means.
Especially the second.
Yes, especially the Second Amendment. So that might get us demonetized, though.
No,
Just
not yet.
mentioning it.
We didn't say anything like
Correct.
really.
Okay. Yeah, so anyway, America. But yeah. So actually, me and Zach are two completely, totally polar opposites.
And for the most part.
Yeah. I like Stancy boys. He thinks
And
it's
I like
stupid.
go fast, and
He likes going fast in a quarter mile for a straight line.
I like road courses too. I drove Tell the Dragon.
You
I am officially
But you drove in a
attorney
Subaru.
boy in a Subaru.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't, because I'm not taking the Trans Am.
Oh yeah, he does have Trans Am. It's Thunder Cougar Falkenberg.
Cooter Mobile is he likes to call it. I didn't even see him. He got an LS.
Who?
Gabe.
Did he?
Yeah, rotary
Yeah.
guy. I finally talked to him, so I need to go see him.
Oh, that's cool. I got an LS. You talked me into an LS. You talk a lot of people into LS.
Yeah, damn. See, I'm good. It's proven power. That's the South Augusta coming out of me.
That's
Proven
South.
power. That I can't say that last word, but yeah. Stock block 1700 5.3. Stock everything 1500 horsepower. Well,
Yeah.
stock block. Stock bottom end too. I want to say it's stock bottom end.
That's cool. That is one cool thing about LS is they just make gobs of power for no
And
reason.
that's why I respect 2J, but Mark 4 Supers are just way overpriced.
It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game. 11,000.
Yeah, the number of that dollar amount is way too high.
Same thing with Ferrari. Ferrari's garbage.
Yeah. But like,
My mom wants a Ferrari. She has the Maserati now, but she wants a Ferrari next. But I was
I'll
like,
stick to my.
I've been begging her. I'm like, just buy a Huracan. That way I don't have to buy
buy
a
a
Huracan.
C8. Just buy a C8.
I mean, I want a C8.
You
don't
say
get me
you
wrong.
off
Ugh.
camera. He's like, oh, I
No,
love
I
C8s.
no, I love the
camera.
C8. But if you're talking about going from a Maserati to a C8, you, especially whenever like Ferrari's on the table,
No.
you. I've been wanting her to
Sweet
get a
girl.
Lamborghini, crackhead. I've been really wanting her to get a Lamborghini, so I don't have to buy one ever. That'd be great. I don't even care if it's got the, those doors.
Oh yeah, like the O'Reilly's guys said.
It's kind of got the
doors
Lamborghini
that go
doors.
up.
I guess they are Lamborghini doors.
Yeah. In the video, I went back and watched it, and it looks like you were questioning yourself if they're called Lamborghini doors.
No, yeah, I saw it.
And I was like,
is he? Because I am like the most massive Lambo like douche there has ever been.
Even though you don't own one.
But damn it, I support them. That's my president.
Koenigsegg doors coming soon.
I do.
Not soon. I say soon. It's like 10 years from now.
Yeah.
When we're
And I'm not
hopefully monetized by YouTube if our subscribers
Yes.
are real subscribers.
Oh man, you know what? I missed the golden. I'll have to do it in the next video. I was gonna do a shout out to Chad. If you don't know my friend Chad Burdett, he started out as a photographer, just going to like the Varsity Meat in Atlanta. It's a restaurant in Atlanta, and he just would go with a camera and take pictures, and then it just like blew up, and he started taking pictures for like Super Street magazine and
There's
stuff
my
like
memory.
that.
There's my memory. Oh, memory. This is my memory, and it's probably better than my memory because that palace dirt, gravel rocks remembers more than I do.
So they're not gonna know about that because this is gonna post before the cell going. I mean, before the truck.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Spoiler alert! Even though it's
We
afterwards,
Zach informed me that his memory is as good as a pile of dirt.
if not worse.
If not worse. Maybe worse.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna run in real quick.
okay.
I'll be back if you want to pause it.
So is this like what the Visco girls do? And they're like, the golden hour makes your teeth look somewhat better in your skin, even though I'm really ugly.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
See, you're not a millennial.
No, I'm not a millennial.
I don't know, dude. Millennials go back to like 38.
I'm in
years
this
How
weird
old are
area where I'm in this weird gray area where I could be a millennial or a boomer.
old. That's the worst.
Yeah.
You have cancer.
So like I can turn around and go, okay, boomer, and then I'm like, oh, but I'm a boomer, kinda. Because the end of boomer is like 85, right?
Like 1985.
Yeah.
I thought you meant 85 years old. I have no idea.
Sorry, he got a message. Gotta move that.
It was Alan.
Alan.
He misses us already.
He does. I love Alan.
Yeah, he's awesome.
See, we could have put Alan in the back. Had a three-way.
I don't know where to go with that one.
So if you know me outside of YouTube, I'm a foul-mouthed chucklehead. So YouTube is very hard for me,
Yes. Ooh, steps out YouTube.
just like mine.
Yeet. Except that one runs.
Yeah, mine runs.
Does it?
It's got a carb V8 in it. Yeah, well, carb
Indestructible.
350. Oh, it's destructible.
God dang it. It didn't do anything.
I pressed all this torque.
Yeah, the CVT transmission.
Yeah.
Garbo.
Garbage. Yep, but
I'm so hungry.
you can stop.
No, it's fine. I'm going to.
Oh, there's a crackhead again, so I had to turn around. We're
Still
passing
walking.
crackheads.
Is that Pig Hills?
That's
No.
Pickles.
No, it's not.
No. And our friend Matt has a really fast. It's CTSV, right?
Yeah, CTSV coupe.
He had a Camaro, and I sold him the supercharger for it. And then he got into a pretty good wreck with it. I think, yeah, he got into a wreck.
Yeah, somebody cut
And
him
then
off.
he got the CTSV, and that car's pretty quick now. So, but he's got a cool name. It's Pig Hills, but I call him Pickles. Pickles.
Now he going fast.
I bet he's out there.
Faster.
He came to the shop
He was
today,
removing it.
and he was like, "Yep, Car's running good. Decided to take it apart.
Yeah, we got a race next weekend. I didn't know they still had the G8.
See, that's the thing. I guess I've been in it too long. I hate grudge racing. I don't like grudge racers either. I just don't like it anymore.
I'm gonna get bashed for this by somebody. The import guys are way worse.
Yeah.
Import ones
No.
are way worse.
Ricers.
Yes.
Ricers.
No, because their cars are fast.
That you can still be a ricer and have a fast car. Just because you got money in a fast import doesn't mean you didn't watch Fast and Furious.
True.
Yeah. I could go for days on that about dudes like GTRs that oh god, and they'll
Especially
get like
R35 owners.
that's what I'm talking about.
I'm just pouring.
They'll get an Alpha Kit, they put it on, and the car is legitimately fast, but then they are the world ender. But I mean, there's V8 guys like that too.
Yeah, like the
Like
Hellcat
O'Reilly's,
guys.
yep. Oh yeah, Hellcat guys. They're a breed of their own.
The Hennessy makes like an 800 horsepower and a 1,000 horsepower package.
Yeah.
And if you do that, all the other Hellcat guys are like, no, you're garbage. And
You gotta tilt it a little.
God, I did. You have to look close too much.
Well, there's a fine line between too much and not enough.
And I am on the opposite side of that line of not enough.
Yeah, I feel you.
Horsepower, that is,
Yeah.
not enough horsepower. I'm just
money.
camber.
I need money.
But yeah.
I've got expensive projects and
But
stupid
when you
items.
don't have enough money,
Well, there's no.
or
budget.
when you don't have
Yeah.
enough horsepower or camber, it's obviously that you don't have enough money. Because you need money to have a Rice Boy camber.
Yeah.
Like you.
For fancy
And
wheels.
then I need, $5,000, $10,000 wheels.
I don't know why you're mad.
Because I'm poor. Because I'm just a poor.
Yeah.
Nobody loves me. The Miata's gone.
Yeah.
Dude, we should just like buy one of these buildings.
I've always.
But then
wanted to do
again,
that.
here we go. We're poor.
Yeah, we're poor. You know what? I would love to buy that building. Oh wait, I've got 37 cents.
Oh.
It's not that bad, but see, I'm a different kind of poor. You're like college kid poor.
No, we could play Big Bank, Little Bank.
Big bank, little bank. What's big bank, little bank?
Like whoever has the most money takes the Little Bank's money. Like, say if I have more money than you in my bank account, I get all the money in your bank account.
If you have more money than me?
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's-
probably take mine because my mortgage came out this week.
My car payment just came out and my insurance.
No, you probably. Are we talking like my shop account or my personal account?
Personal.
Oh, my personal account's horrific.
Same as account goes to.
No. See. I have adult problems. I have
His pullout game is weak.
twice a week. I have my card for my daily expenses and eating, right?
Yes.
So I have that card. I have another card that handles utilities and like groceries and things like that. Okay. Then we have another account that is for major expenses. Like it's kind of like a savings, but like if something comes up or if we know we have escrow coming up at the end of the year, there's money for that.
Okay.
So my personal account, I used to keep $100 in it a week.
Yeah.
In my personal account.
Yeah.
Nah. I probably because I moved money over.
I move money.
Yeah, I
Every
moved
paycheck.
money over from every paycheck. I'm trying to really cut down on spending during the week, so I like pack my lunch and stuff now. So now
it saves so much money.
dude,
People don't realize
I
it.
only have about $30 in that account.
I will show you a meal plan that I've been using.
Yep.
It's safe. Well, I still live at home.
Yeah.
I got mom.
I still live at home.
Your home. I mean, living with my parents.
I wish. Kids, do
college.
that as long as you can.
I'm 23 years old. No shame.
Yeah.
Unless there's a janitor at my job that hates me for it.
I was fortunate enough that my family had a house that I had my own side, and I lived there until I was 30-ish, 29 or 30, somewhere in there. But I lived there because like I had a wing, and I never if I didn't go to the other side of the house, I didn't see my parents. I mean, you've been there. So like the two garages on the right side, the whole upstairs of that was my side of the house, and then the left was their side of the house. And I had my own way in. I had staircase that rounds up to there. I owned bath, everything on that side. And I stayed at home because
they sold that house, right?
Not yet, but they are selling it.
Okay.
We're going to my new farm. So they, I had my own way in, my own way out. I had a garage that I had my car in, and if I didn't want to see them, I didn't have to because they were on a completely opposite side of the house. And I stayed there that long until I met my wife, and then we bought a house. I went from living with my parents to I bought a house.
Yeah.
So I mean, it worked out good. I bought. So the thing with that, like, I bought everything I wanted to buy to have. So like, I never had to worry. And like, I watched all my friends, like, they turned 18, they wanted an apartment, and then like, I watched them move out, get an apartment, and be dirt poor.
Struggle.
Yeah, like my one buddy, he wanted to move out. He moves out at 18. He's like, you gotta come check out my apartment. I go over there and I'm looking at it, and there was nothing. Like, he didn't have a chair to sit. I mean, it was his, cool. Well, we'll get into that. Yeah. It was his, yeah. But he didn't have a chair to sit on. He didn't have any food in the refrigerator, and that was the reason he got me to come over. He's like, hey, you want to order a pizza? And then, sucker. Yeah, you don't have any bills. Order my pizza for me. Yeah. Heck yeah. I eat all the pizza.
Been there, done that.
Yep. But
all the pizza.
he was like, you know, the worst part about it was he couldn't bathe for the first week that he was there because he spent all his money on his deposit and stuff. He couldn't bathe because he didn't have a shower curtain.
You don't need a shower curtain. I mean, it's hard.
It's hard.
You just clean up the floor.
But I mean, well, he had a desk job, so he didn't really he wasn't nasty. But and it may not have been a week. I'm just saying he had to wait till his paycheck, exactly. So like 4 days. Yeah. It was a solid 4 days that he couldn't, like. I'm sure he was like, if he thought he smelled, he'd scroll off in the sink or something. But but I mean, he didn't have a shower curtain. He didn't have towels. He didn't think about all this stuff.
Yeah, that's
he had a mattress that was laid flat on the floor. That's all he had. A mattress, a TV, and a bitchin' shoe collection, and fucking he had, how does Joe Rogan get away with that? But he had that and clothes, and he had like nothing. Damn you. So to that, stay at home as long as you can, buy all the things you want, and then move out.
Learn a trade.
Yeah, oh yeah, trade school. Yeah.
I went to trade school. I'm going for something else now though, but
yeah. But don't if so that's one
student loaned, no.
Yeah, that's a problem.
God, this is a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole. I'm gonna be like Alex Jones going on that rabbit hole. Freaking frogs the frogs are giving cancer on the 5G radio waves.
Yeah, the mind control.
The mind control fight. That's actually a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna
bring that up. I'm gonna put a somebody did a study on it, and 5G does have like it can't control your mind per se, they said, but it can alter moods. It can make you aggravated.
It's radio waves, of course, but I mean, that's just, we already have that now, and then I mean, I'm still gonna use social media as saying social media controls your mind. Everybody's on their phones 24/7 anyways. Look, it's already happening.
Yeah.
It didn't take 5G.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. But don't be ashamed of going to a trade school. There is absolutely nothing wrong.
Or joining a union. Like, I mean, yeah.
Oh, unions are wonderful. Dude, there are downfalls to unions, though, especially like pipe fitter jobs where you have to travel.
Yeah.
If you have a family,
they get paid like $3,000 a week.
Yeah.
I mean, not as an apprentice, but you know.
No, yeah.
Once
apprentice
you get once you get up there, shoot.
Yeah. But that's one thing that I find wrong is people shame people for, you know, getting a trade job or something.
Yeah, welding or electrician or.
It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. And then you go through college and you're all depressed.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Yeah. Sad boy hours, you know, 2020. Yeah. How it's going down.
Yeah. My outlook is, if you're in high school and you're struggling in high school, you don't need a student loan. You should probably really consider a trade school, or even the military. The military is wonderful.
Yeah.
Like, people give it such a lot of people give it such a bad rap, but it's a wonderful opportunity. I know plenty of people that have completely turned their life around.
4 years, 8 years.
Yep.
I mean, you can
make
go
a career out of it.
A whole career.
Yeah.
Come out, 6-figure job, easy,
easy,
$160,000 a year. I wish I would have done it. I still could, but I'm alright. It's not my.
It's not what you want to do, and it's not you're not in a position where you're forced to have to do it.
Yeah,
because you still live at home, you got a good relationship with your family, so you don't have to go and.
Not that that's what it takes to join a military.
No, not by any means. But yeah, but But what I'm getting at, oh, look at that taco, man. I need that. I don't know. I might buy that. I don't know who owns it. But no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, for some people, the military is an escape for their situation.
I mean, that's what one of my good buddies, my best friend's doing right now. He leaves May 5th.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Air Force straight in.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Air Force.
That's the best life.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, you have your own goals right now.
Oh yeah.
And you have the opportunity to achieve those goals. More so, I should say you don't have to struggle for the opportunity for the goal that you want.
Correct.
But
don't go to buy a V6 Charger, Camaro, or Mustang or Challenge.
Don't do that.
Because I will judge you.
Yeah, I'll judge you.
I mean, I might still be a civilian, but everybody's gonna roast you.
Everybody's gonna roast you.
I mean, I'd rather take a Honda Civic.
Just sign this line for 4 years and you can get that Charger. V6.
Dude, like early model Hellcats are only like 40 grand now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get them so cheap.
It's a Dodge. It depreciates like a rock.
But it's still 700 horsepower for 40 grand. Yeah. That's a good deal. I mean, people put 40 grand in a Subaru. As I'm a Subaru owner, I can say it, and they make like 350.
Those numbers are skewed.
Dude, I mean, like a new STI. Yeah. I mean, like a new STI is like about 40 grand.
Yeah.
They look nice. I like the way they sound, but I don't know, man.
Have you ever been out here?
No, I have not.
It's nice. God,
I mean, I've been out to Lincolnton, but
we are in God's country right now.
Can we say that on music?
It's a reference.
Okay.
God's country.
God's country.
I'm not preaching.
Oh, sure.
I'm sure that it would offend somebody, but it's.
I mean, I'm
using
not
it
super religious.
Yeah, I'm saying somebody on YouTube will get offended, but I'm not using it as a preaching form. I'm using it as a reference, because that's what they've always called places like this.
Yes, very natural. Is naturalistic a word?
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna make it a word.
So, funny story about this road we're on. Right up here, I'm about to show you the straightaway. Did you ever see? No, we didn't know each other.
Are we in Mexico now?
Yes, we just crossed to Mexico. Well, at the top, coming up, there's two sections.
We had to cut out the part where we went through Border Patrol because, the government officials, we like to protect them.
Yes. Protect those jobs. But my first SC300, it was 2J swapped. It had a 66 millimeter on it, a good bit of work. My god brother and me, this spot right here, he was driving it to and Tad, what's up, man? There's a shout out for you. So he's driving on this road right here, and I'm like, bury it. And he'd never driven a car like that before.
Oh, man.
And he buried it, and he's like screaming like a girl, because I mean, that car was quick. I mean, even for those standards of the day, that car was quick. I mean, like, terrifying. Me and Chris Carswell were in that car. We were going like 100 and 40 plus. So that wasn't in a I didn't do anything incriminating. I just said 3 words completely random. On the way to Colombia, and
from Mexico.
Mexico. 140 miles an hour in Mexico. That's a good point. And on the way to Colombia, the country. Yeah.
My geography skills are not that great.
From the country of Georgia to the country of Colombia.
Do they have a bridge?
Yes.
From there to there?
They do. It's amazing.
Dude,
yeah,
that's
amazing. But 140,
amazing.
And Chris used to be a big dude. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But Chris was a big guy. We had Michael Jackson's Thriller come up on my radio in the car, and he starts doing the Thriller, and the effing car is changing lanes at 140 miles an hour, just buried. That was such a good time with Chris. But the spot that we really got on it is right up here, and you're about to see this. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. That's what I love about here. You can shoot guns. You can do burnouts in the street. It's the Wild West.
This in Mexico.
Yeah, all this in Mexico. Correct. Yeah. That's the fire department.
Oh, yeah. Nice new building.
Yep. Nobody's there. Because the old fire department here, somebody was coming up to Mexico, and they lost control. That's how that new gas line got there. You see the hole in the building?
Yeah.
They went through the building. They took out a fire truck too.
Wow, what a tweak.
right there. Check that out. This little stretch right here.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. But then the GSP are bad on this road in summer because it's right here at the lake. The Georgia State Patrol.
The country Georgia.
Oh yeah, the country Georgia. Don't do what I said. Don't do what I said.
This is so good. Yeah. You just go stay.
Well, the good thing is nobody can see where we are. So.
Oh man.
And I haven't said anything about where we are. We're in Mexico, Georgia.
Fiero!
I know, it's been there for so long. I don't know who owns it.
I don't care who owns it. There's a tree growing through it. It doesn't even matter at this point.
I want one.
It's old enough. We don't need a title.
No, I would love to have a Fiero.
Right.
Dude, a 4.8 Fiero?
Oh, yeah. I've seen like a 6-something liter Fiero once.
This
With a
S10
big
is
blower
all
on
up in my bumper.
We can make that further in the
4 deep in an S10?
Yeah.
Standard cab S10?
No, it's 3.
Oh, I thought it looked like 4. I thought there was a child in between the two on the passenger side.
Probably the mentality of a child, the way they're driving.
Probably. Please, like, stop. Like, why? Like, I hate when people drive, like, complete a-holes to go anywhere. Like, why?
Yeah, you're wasting gas.
Yeah. You're gonna get there about the same time.
Same time. 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. That's not gonna help you.
No.
2 minutes is not gonna help you. Maybe you should leave earlier. You know.
You tread on some millennial here. Now, be careful. You're gonna catch some backlash.
What? Leaving on time?
Yeah.
23 years old. I don't get home from work until midnight on the dot, and I still get up at 9 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym like an adult.
Adult. I am actually a high-functioning child.
Yes.
But yeah. Oh, so back to the, you would totally take all my money because I've only got I only put like $30 in that account. And that's in case I need gas for the week.
Yeah.
And if I don't need gas, I'll buy lunch. I'm trying to get where I only buy like lunch like once a week.
Yes.
Because it sucks, man. Packing lunch every day, it just gets so old.
Not when your mama doesn't like my spoiled self. Yeah, the janitor at my job, she's always getting on to me. She's like, give me your mom's number until they kick you out. Like, you just hate.
You should give her Richmond County Dispatch's phone number. She calls. She'd be waiting on you at work.
What, who, the janitor lady?
Yeah, she'd be waiting there mad at you. Why'd you give me the police phone number? Why you mad?
That's where you need to go.
Yeah, go away.
I said that the other day. I was like, you just judge. She's like, yeah, I am. I was like, oh, Lord. It'll be okay. Ooh, look at this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the lake in Mexico. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, Mexico Lake. I mean, it ain't much, but it's honest work.
It's on there. I'm easy. Make a meme and share it.
We are pretty easy. Yeah. What's the word I was looking for?
Clickbait?
No. Dang it. We are good to our lady friends.
Lady friends.
Your wife and my girlfriend. We are loyal. That's the word I'm looking for. We're easy, but we're loyal.
You had to like search for that word.
Dude, the pile of dirt. The pile of dirt. I'm telling you, it's right here. In my head. The pile of dirt might have been embarrassing as it left. It's not going to be there next Sunday.
Where'd I leave my dirt?
That goes back to the memory.
Yeah.
I can't even remember where I left the dirt. Who is this? Oh, that's my other friend, Zach. His name's also Zach. He lives in Pennsylvania.
Zach is messaging Zach.
Yes.
Hi, Zach.
Zachception.
It's Zachception. Oh, man. Have you ever watched the show The OG? It's on Netflix.
No. I've heard it's pretty good.
It's really good. Dude, I like that show a lot.
Pretty disappointed now. Nicktoons disappeared off of my Comcast.
Oh, that sucks.
Xfinity. Oh, dude, I would watch SpongeBob every night when I was going to bed.
It's on Netflix.
SpongeBob is not on Netflix. SpongeBob is not on any
Yes, it
streaming.
is.
The series? No, it's not.
Yes, I swear.
No, it's not. I would put $50 on it right now.
I swear to God.
As if it was on there.
Me and my little boy have been watching SpongeBob.
No, it's not. SpongeBob
We're gonna see. Kids.
Can we do not own the rights.
I do not own the rights to this. This is for educational and research purposes only. And I'm in Mexico, so I can use my phone while I drive.
Here you go, do.
Yeah, search SpongeBob.
Yes. Promise you it's not.
Avoid a P, a V, a. You know, let me just borrow this from clear my history.
It's Netflix. It's okay. Nothing. It is not on here. Haha.
Yes, it is. I've watched it on there. Maybe I'm thinking about something else.
It's not on anything.
Maybe it's on Prime.
I don't have Prime, so
I swear
I promise you it's not.
I promise you I watched it.
Nickelodeon, if you're listening, if you come out with a streaming service, just join Netflix. Actually, no. Netflix and Nickelodeon signed a contract.
I think that's what I'm saying.
But it's not on Netflix.
I swear.
I promise you it's not on Netflix.
I've watched it somewhere. We have all the streaming services, so it's white privilege. You know?
No, we're not getting on that.
White privilege. With my Asian children.
Yeah. And my 2 years of cheese degree.
Oh, we probably lost cell service.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna find it, screenshot it, and send it to you.
Promise you it's not.
Because he watches it before school. Oh my God! So that's really funny about my kid. So
Yeah,
my 2-year-old is in daycare, and it's like this daycare school thing where they work with
super evil.
Well, daycares are evil. Yeah. Well, right now he's in Terrible Twos, so my nickname for him is Osama bin Toddler. So, but so he's at his daycare, right? And for lack of better terms, the daycare, like the food there is like prison.
Oh yeah.
So like bananas are like the top tier, the equivalent of like cigarettes in prison, I guess.
Oh god.
So like whenever he gets there, like they all get, but some mornings they get bananas and things. And when they get bananas, that's like the thing. They get bananas, and the kids just go crazy over the bananas. They all want bananas, and he loves bananas, so he keeps fresh bananas in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So like he got to school, and like the past few mornings, he's been wanting a banana, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'll go dad, I'll point at it, and I'll peel him a banana, but he won't eat it. He's sitting there with the banana in his hand, peeled, not eating it, riding to school. He walks in the door, and that's what he's doing. He's flexing on all the kids. He said, walk through the door, and I'll start eating the banana.
Hard flex.
Yeah, it's so funny. And the teachers there were like, yeah, he's definitely flexing on the other kids because he brings bananas.
Excuse